Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be kind of a bit of a fresh faced kind of makeup because it has been really nice lately, so I've not been using too much makeup, and also we're going to do a bit of a chat of what I've actually been getting up to recently in the lockdown, because obviously we're now going into, is it like week 4? Week 5? I'm losing track now. I think it's week 4. Anyway, so I am just going to do a fresh face and just have a bit of a chat. It's just quite natural, quite glowy and just quite fresh on the skin. You'll still be able to see skin throughout it, but it just looks like you've made a little bit more of an effort. So if you would like to see what makeup I am going to be doing, then please just keep watching. So I've just popped this headband in to get the hair out of my way. So I'm going to show you everything from the beginning steps. So I've literally just washed my face. So I'm going to be going in with the Queso Beauty Moisturiser. This is the rebalancing one that I've used forever. And I'm going to use a little bit more than what I normally would and really pop this on the skin. Because I want it to be nice, hydrated, and also so that then the product kind of moves around a little bit easier. So just while we're giving that a couple of minutes to sink in, I'm going to go in and use the Benefit Brow Conditioning Primer. So I've recently just uploaded a current makeup look that I've kind of been doing on the day to day. But however, the last week the sun has been beautiful, and so that I've kind of felt as though I've made a little bit of an effort, but I don't want like the full go-to look that I have been doing. So obviously if I'm sat in the sun, it's literally going to sweat off my face. And I do actually think I have got quite a nice tan actually. It's coming up quite nice, for me anyway. It does look a little bit lighter on camera, but I have got quite a nice tan, which is good. However, I did actually burn my back, which isn't good. Then I'm going to go in with the little MAC strobe cream that I got out of when I placed my order. So yeah, I actually burnt my back. I've obviously been wearing sun cream, because if I didn't wear sun cream at all, I would be like a red lobster. I have that sensitive skin. So I have had sun cream on, but because I was sitting like facing the sun, I didn't put any on my back, and then we wound up doing some like gardening bits, just like taking some weeds out and stuff, just while we were like, obviously, because you start to find jobs that need doing. So I started doing that, but obviously that meant I was then moving around, which you can literally see on my back like where I've put the sun cream on my shoulders, which isn't great. So it's literally lathered in moisturiser. This is why I've kind of got a bigger top on today, because it's a little bit more cloudier today. So now, as you can see, my skin's just got a nice radiant glow to it with that cream. Right, and first thing first, under my eyes, I'm going to be going in with the MAC. This is the Studio Finish Concealer, and this is in the shade NW20. And I'm going to be taking the Real Techniques Buffer Brush to do this, and I'm just popping it underneath my eyes. So I'm going to be using other concealers as well, but I'm just starting off with this one. So yeah, I've got a nice suntan, but obviously my back is a little bit burnt, which isn't good. It's a little bit cloudier today, so I thought, well, we're not going to really be sitting out because it's a bit windy. It's still sunny, but it's a bit windy. So I thought, well, I could wear a bit more of a top that kind of covers my back a little bit, just for today, just so that I can lather like tons and tons of moisturiser on it. So I'm just literally popping this in my dark circles. I'm going to be kind of spot concealing with this, just so we've not got too much product on the skin. So yeah, I've just been sitting out and doing like just some odd bits of gardening and stuff, and then I've been still doing my baking. So since I made the video of the raspberry buns and the brownies, I've actually made the brownies again. I've made some chocolate chip cookies. Zoe Sugg did a video on Instagram of making them. I'm just popping this on my nose as well, just a little bit. So, and they looked amazing, so I thought I'd give them a go. And they were really nice, but they were quite big, which you just say. I'd probably see if I can make them a little bit smaller now that I've made them once. So now, if you can see, I've just got a couple of little spots just here and there. So I'm just popping it on there. What else have I been doing? Not a right lot. Well, I'm not saying not a right lot. I have done some bits. I redid my nails, so we've got like a bit more of a natural set for me, to be fair. I very rarely go this natural. I am quite liking it. So next I'm going to be going in with this is the MAC Studio Fix concealer. You can use anything you want, but the other two concealers that I do have are too light for the moment for doing this because I have got a bit of a tan. Like even my normal foundation now is looking a little bit whitey. So this one is okay, as it doesn't look too bad. So where I'm going to go is here with it on my forehead. I'm not doing too much around the top because I do have a few freckles and I've got a little bit of colour up there. So I'm just kind of putting it in certain areas, and then I'm going to use a brush to blend some of it out. But for underneath the eyes, I'm going to use my sponge just to pat it out. This is quite a light concealer. If you've watched any of my videos, then you know that I actually, when I use this, I actually use another concealer with it. Just for like day-to-day under my eyes, it's not enough coverage. Only because I do like quite a full coverage underneath my eyes. So for this, it's kind of perfect because it's kind of a little bit more sheer. Obviously, it probably looks like I'm putting quite a bit of product on, but I'm not really. I'm just kind of like moving it around more than anything. Obviously, I'm blending it with a sponge at the moment, but I'm going to go in with a brush and kind of like buff it over my cheeks. So I'm just going to be taking, this is just the Real Techniques brush, and I have actually used it for other foundations, so I'm just going to be dragging it down. Like I said, this is a very fresh face. It's not something that you want tons and tons of coverage. Like if you can see, you can still kind of see my freckles coming through because I don't want it to be like too super full coverage. So because of the colour of how I actually tan, I'm not going to put a bronzer on really. I'm going to use the W7, this is the Chunky Cheeks, and this one is in the shade, oh I don't know, but it's like a kind of dusty pink colour. I'm just going to be taking this on an angled brush and kind of putting it a little bit on my cheeks, just to, because we've put some of it on, I just want to kind of have a bit of a glow to my cheeks again. And I do a little bit of a time and kind of like build it up. I'm just kind of bringing it in a little bit just so it looks nice and fresh. Do you see how much better that side of the face looks to that side? I know it looks stupid, but it's a bit more of like kind of sun-kissed glow. And I know you're probably like, well, what's the point in putting it on? But it just makes it look a little bit better, and it looks so, I feel as though in myself I've made a little bit more of an effort. And if you want, you can put a tiny little bit on your nose, like that. I'm just going to go back in with the brush. I've not put any additional product on. This is the one that I used originally, because I've just got a couple of little bud there. There we go. Then I'm going to be doing my brows, and I'm using the Benefit Gimme Brow just because this won't add too much colour, because I have actually just tinted and waxed my eyebrows a couple of days ago, so they're not, the colour hasn't faded that much. I'm literally just using these to kind of set it into place almost so they don't move. Yeah, I tinted and waxed my eyebrows and I did all my face and everything. For those of you that don't know, I do actually wax my face. I do this bottom section here, my lip and my chin, just because I prefer the way that my makeup actually goes over top of it. It just kind of gets rid of the peach fuzz, in my opinion. So getting back to the baking, sorry, I'm losing track of what I'm talking about because I'm talking about something else. So I made the cookies, and then I also made, it was like a tray bake, a sponge tray bake. It was like kind of what you get when you're like at school and stuff. It was just like a sponge with like icing sugar and sprinkles on the top. I saw a recipe on Facebook, so I decided to make that. That was really nice. What else have I made? When it made a banana bread, that was really nice. I did a banana bread with some sultanas in it. That was really nice. And then today I am going to be making the brownie again, just because it's really nice, and it's nice just to keep in the fridge and have a bit like whenever you want. As you can see, my son-in-law plan is completely out of the window. I think it's because I used to do quite a lot of baking, I really enjoyed it, and with this time I've actually had time to do it, and I've realised how much I actually did enjoy doing it. So I've been doing a bit more lately. But I went shopping yesterday because we needed some just like obviously like essential bits, like we ran out of milk, we ran out of eggs, you know, like basic stuff, because we're trying to just go shopping like once a week, just because it is so busy, and we've actually been trying to plan it so we do it like middle of the week. But unfortunately we kind of well, not unfortunately, but we were all right. We went shopping on Monday and we thought, oh, we'd be all right, and then with the kind of lunches and teas that we've had, we're like, yeah, we really need some more stuff. So from here, there's about 10-15 minutes from where we live, there's an Asda. Thought, right, I'll go there. Went there. Oh my god, the queue was horrendous. Like, it was from the door, like right to the end of the car park, just all queuing, obviously 2 meters distance. And I was like, oh my god, you know, you kind of like, do I really want to wait in this queue? And then I'm like, well, we really do need it. It's not like it's stuff that we don't need. So I wound up actually, because I were only going to get like the bits that we needed, but I wound up getting other stuff, like, because I was like, I don't really want to be coming back soonish. So I wound up, from a kind of average shop, wound up being a big shop. Trying to get as much as possible so that we didn't have to go back as recent. The weekends are just not a good time to go at all. Won't be making that mistake again. Right, so I'm going to be testing out a new mascara today. This is kind of the face makeup finished. As you can see, it's a very fresh, very kind of natural makeup. It's not anything, it just kind of covers you up a little bit more, but obviously you can still see your skin underneath, but it looks like you've made more of an effort. Also, I would like to say, in the days that it was sunny and I was definitely sitting out in the sun, I have, instead of putting the strobe cream on, I was putting on sun cream. I have a face sun cream, it's actually downstairs, and you can use any sun cream, it really doesn't matter, because it's not like you're going to be taking tons of pictures and they're going to be flashback. So I just put 30 on my face. I always kind of try to go high on my face just because I don't want to burn my face. So I was doing my moisturiser and then putting the sun cream on, but because the sun cream's quite thick, it was giving me this glow as well. So I just like to add that in there. So for mascara, because obviously I had Russian lashes on, I didn't actually need any mascaras, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I've not, my Dior one is pretty much near enough dead, and so is my MAC one, and I'm like, I really need a new mascara because I'm like, it's taking ages to like build it up because they are pretty much done. So obviously I didn't want to go to another shop, so I wound up just picking up one from the supermarket, from Asda, when I went yesterday. And they did have a bit of choice, but I don't know if everyone's kind of doing the same because there weren't a lot left. So I think I only had, at the shop they had Maybelline, L'Oreal, and I think Rimmel. So I wound up going for the Maybelline one because I have liked Maybelline mascaras in the past, and I went for the Maybelline Big Shot Daring Black one. They didn't have the original black, so I don't know what the difference is between them. So we're just going to test this out today, so we'll see how it goes. So this is just what it looks like. I don't actually know what the wand is like. They didn't have a tester, so I'll just see what it's like. Oh, it looks like quite a nice wand, so we'll see how I get on. I have actually been curling my lashes, just because, just to give them a bit more of a curl, just because they seem to be a little bit flatter at the moment. So I'm just going in with my curler. Does anyone else get really nervous when you curl your lashes? Have you ever seen them videos where they like curl them, and I know like they've heated them up and stuff and basically cut through them and they've not had the rubber thing, but I dread it every time. I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna have no lashes left. I did actually put a little bit of tint on my lashes, just because for some days that I haven't wore anything, because I did actually use, it was a TikTok hack actually, but I saw it on someone else's video where you curl them and put Vaseline on them, and I did actually quite like that a few times, but I want to try this out today. And it does make it look really nice actually, it does look really good. And because my eyelashes, I do have quite fair eyelashes, I thought I'd tint them, but I didn't have any black tint left. I ran out. Well, I did have it, but I had it for quite a bit and I didn't want to risk it, especially not in my eyes. So I binned it and I just used the brown that I normally use on my eyes, and I think it's done not too bad of a job, to be fair. So I'm just going to go in with the mascara. God, it makes such a difference when you have a mascara that is actually, like, not half dried up. I know you can order some stuff online, which fair enough is fine, but I don't want to be ordering too much stuff online because I don't want to, like, why am I bringing extra stuff into the house that isn't actually a proper necessity? So that's why I haven't got many videos on testing new products, because I don't have any new products to test apart from this. But I really like this mascara. I like it as well. I like the one because it's not one of them really plasticky ones. Look at the difference of that. Sorry, I'll come a bit closer. That looks so much better. I don't know if you can tell as much as what I can, but. So how is everyone getting on during the lockdown? What's everyone doing to keep busy? Are you doing baking? Are you doing stuff in the garden? What are you doing? Are any of you still working? That is a good question. Some people are still having to work. Some people are just working from home, but some people are still having to go into work. I really just don't know what's going to be happening when they all open it up, because at the moment we're extending to the 11th of May and we'll see how it goes, but God knows. It feels weird because I feel like every day is just kind of rolling into another. It's not like a, like you seem to like lose track of days because you end up doing something and you're like, oh my God, is it that time already? Like half of the day is gone. I think next week I am going to be doing some organising, because I did say I was going to do organising, but I haven't done any of it and I really do need to. So I think that is next week's task. I think I am going to be clearing out my drawers, kind of sorting stuff out. So if you would like to see that video, then leave me a comment down below, or just like this video. If you have any other video ideas for me as well, then please just leave a comment down below as well. I'd love to know what you guys want to see. Yeah. Quite like this mascara. It's not too clumpy either. Quite nice. Now, I normally do like my MAC extended play. It's the Giga Black Lash for my bottom lashes, just because it's such a fine brush. But we'll just see how this one gets on. I'm yet to find one at like a drugstore that has such a fine brush like that one. I quite like that mascara. And I bet you with like another coat it'd really get wow. But because it's like a fresh face look, I don't want to do that today. Right, so you can now go for any lip colour you want. You can just put a lip balm on, or you could just do like a gloss or something. But I've actually quite been liking this. It's the MAC, it's like a stain that I got in my MAC haul. And I quite like it because you put it on and then after you've eaten and stuff, the stain actually stays, which is quite nice. It's like a corally kind of colour. I'm just going to be using this. So this is just the finished makeup. Like I said, it's quite a fresh faced look. It's not that full coverage, it's not a lot of products. The reason the video is actually so long is because I've been talking quite a lot. But it's just got a nice flush on the cheeks. The under eyes look a little bit more covered. It looks as though you've put a little bit of effort in, but it's not too crazy and intense, so which is quite nice. So if you have enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit the subscribe button down below. And like I said, let me know in the comments if there's any videos that you would like to see. And I hope you are all doing okay in this lockdown situation. And yeah, I'll just catch you in my next one. Alright, bye guys.